All right, welcome back. Poetry fans, you're going to want to listen up because Poetry Palooza is happening this weekend and it's here to celebrate the power of poetry. So joining me now to talk more about this event is a coordinator and a poet themselves. Thank you guys so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, I'll first have you guys both introduce yourselves and kind of just tell me more about the event, whoever wants to take that away.
Well, I'm Pat Bodie. I'm one of the chairs of the committee, but it's a very large committee, and really we're very equitable around there. So chair doesn't really mean much. The bottom line is that at 5:30 Friday at the Viking Theater at Grandview University, we'll have a reception, and then 7 p.m. a performance from 4 outstanding poets from across the country, including Kelsey Bigelow herself here from Iowa, our state poet laureate Vince Gotera, Jane Wong from Washington State, and a familiar name for many, Ross Gay, who's been a bestseller with poetry related to gratitude and joy. So it should be a delightful performance. And that's just the first part. Kelsey?
Yeah, yes. And I'm Kelsey Bigelow. I am one of the featured poets. I am also a team member of Poetry Palooza, have been for the last 3 years. And yeah, we on Saturday will also have workshops and a panel and an open mic for people in the community to share their own work. And we close out the whole thing with a poetry slam final.
Oh my gosh, so much to do, and it's a whole weekend event, so I bet there's been so much going into this, and this is a huge event. So tell me a little bit more about what it means to be, a poet at this event.
Oh, it is an honor to be a featured poet at this event. It is a way for us to bring poetry and showcase what poetry can do to people of Iowa, but also invite them in to experience the craft themselves and create their own and experience their own and learn and grow together.
I love how there's so many different ways to get involved. Even if you aren't a poet, you can kind of do whatever you want. So that's super cool. How much work has gone into putting on this event? What has it been like leading up to this weekend?
It has been a lot of work, but it's really a work based in joy, without a doubt. All of us who work together really care about each other, and we think it's a lot of fun. And I think we're going to have a slam dunk event. It's based on the old Des Moines National Poetry Festival that was co-founded by Jim Autry, who was then of Meredith Corporation fame and a poet himself. He's still with us, and we are now trying to revive that great work that he has done, and that reception at 5:30 will be in his honor.
That is beautiful. What are you guys most looking forward to the weekend?
Oh, for me, I'm very much looking forward to meeting Ross Gay. He is one of my idol poets from when I first started, and so I'm excited for that, but I'm also just excited to see the community enjoying poetry together.
I would have to echo that, and the workshops will be a lot of fun for those of us who would like to think that we can write poetry, but you probably know better. But obviously it's the performances, both at 7 p.m. Friday night with the featured poets and the slam performance on Saturday. There's always new perspectives to be captured and new lessons to learn, self-reflection as well as understanding community. Poetry just does so much, and so seeing all of those things happen. And I should mention we do a lot of education workshops with students, and so Ross Gay Friday morning will be at Jester Park with students from Des Moines Public Schools and West Des Moines Schools, for example.
That is amazing. I bet this draws just tons of people. And so for people who are maybe curious and wanting to hear more about this, just one last time, give me some logistics of, when, where, we'll kind of tie a little bow on it, and then just kind of anything else you guys want to leave people with.
So some logistics, tomorrow night starting at 5:30 we have a welcome reception and an award ceremony in Jim Autry's honor, and then we have a featured poet performance at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Me, yes.
7 p.m. everybody, right there. I love that.
Then Saturday morning and afternoon we have workshops around lunch hour. We have a panel, an open mic in the afternoon, and then we close everything out at 7 p.m. with the IPA Poetry Slam Finals, all of which is free for everybody. It is all at Grandview University in the Viking Theater in the Student Center.
And I might add poetryamp.org. Make sure people capture that. It stands for amplifying poetry's many benefits.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Free event all weekend long. What more can you guys ask for? Thank you so much. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you.